So Florian Wirtz has agreed to come to Liverpool, to Anfield. Liverpool agreeing a deal with Bayer Leverkusen, or close to agreeing a deal based on what David Ornstein has said. And if you are a Liverpool fan, you are super happy about this. I am super happy about this. It shows the intention of what the club is looking for, the ambition of the club to build upon winning the Premier League this season, and now to find a generational talent in Florian Wirtz. I think this is an amazing deal, and it also shows that Liverpool have money. Liverpool has money, and this is something that we as fans have been crying out for FSG to just open the pocketbooks just a little bit so that we can see the ambition, so that we can build upon the success. When Liverpool won the Champions League in 2019, they built upon that by buying, I think, Minamino, and I don't remember the next transfer. And going into the league, they won the league, they bought Diogo Jota and they bought Tsimikas. Now that they've won the league, they've bought generational talents in Florian Wirtz, agreeing to that deal. Also getting Frimpong as well, and close to a deal with Kirkes. This shows that this fan base is on the verge of something great. This shows that this club is on a verge of doing something great, not only in the league, but also in Europe. We are going to be a force in Europe, all being healthy, fingers crossed. But I love this. I love this. I love what is happening with my club. I am super excited. So what does this mean for Florian Wirtz coming into Liverpool? It now goes to show that he tried it. Szoboszlai, I think, will play a deeper role beside Gravenberch. I still think that Wirtz will be the number 10. Of course, will be the number 10 going forward. Very creative, very explosive when it comes on to finding dynamic passes, that play that nice through ball, but also that connection with Salah, which I think takes the load of Mohamed Salah in terms of creativity. So now in terms of persons trying to double team or triple team Salah on the wing, now you're going to have to contend with a Florian Wirtz, with all being well, of course. But I like this. And if you are my ups, like a Man City, like an Arsenal, I think you should be nervous. I think you should be nervous in terms of what is coming, in terms of what is about to happen. If what we all are thinking is about to happen, I think you should be slightly apprehensive and hesitant into thinking that you're going to battle a team that, you know, would bottle it or is going to fall off at the end of the season or close to the end of the season. But Florian Wirtz, I think, is a magnificent signing. You can agree to disagree on that. Sorry, where do you go? Hey, you can agree to disagree on that. But I love it. I love it. I was driving and I saw the news late and I was like, is this real? Like, Florian Wirtz coming to Liverpool? But it is a beautiful time. It is a wonderful time. I think also Fabrizio Romano confirmed that the deal is very close, that the club favors that. But also shout out, and this is what I had a video in stock that I was going to post about a particular topic. I guess I have to put that on hold for now. But what this shows is once you have an organization that has a mandate, that is speaking the same language, that has the same vision, and there are steps and measures in place for that to happen, it will bear fruit. And this is the Michael Edwards vision. This is Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes making the best of what they have, and believing, though it is 150 million euros, which is 126 million pounds, they believe that this young man is able to transform and bring Liverpool to a higher level, to raise the ceiling. And I back that. I know the team in terms of what Liverpool has is the data analytics that they always go for. They always look at what the data provides, but also having a coach not only that relies on the data in Arne Slot, but also the intangibles that coincides with the ethos of the club, with the ethos of the organization, with the ethos of of a Scouser of Liverpool on a whole. And if they believe that this young man, who is 22 years old, it is a gamble, but if they believe that this young man is able to raise the level as to what Liverpool is looking for, what Arnestad is looking for, and what is required of the club to be a force, then they are going to go at it. It is not the first time they've made such a huge transfer. They've done it with a world record transfer at the time for Virgil van Dijk. They did it for a world record transfer for a goalkeeper in Alisson, and it bore fruit. It bore fruit. And now they're about to do another record for a generational talent in an attacking midfielder in Florian Wirtz. So yes, the money is steep. Yes, the 150 million is a lot. Yes, it's a gamble. But if it's a gamble that you look at what the data provides, if you look at the intangibles, then it's 150 million euros worth it. I could tell you 150 million reasons why. But this is something that I am happy to hear. And if this goes through and goes well and kicks on and he signs, I will have 2 thumbs up to Michael Everett and his company. Now, this is one thing, because now you are kind of taking that creative force, or not taking away, kind of supplementing the creative force as to what Liverpool has. You are also replacing what Trent Alexander-Arnold also has left with, or taken away from the club in his creativity from deep. Now, what this means, and I believe, as I said in previous videos, is that now the creativity is shared. It's not only having Mohamed Salah on the wing from out wide that the double team can find a through pass, but now you're able to share that with a Florian Wirtz, who is able to give that pass to him himself, but also having another creative force in Frimpong, who is also a very good right back in stretching and being vertical as well. So there's so many changes and adaptability of Arnestad, which I think is going to be very, very important into what the upcoming season is going to be like. Now you are hitting on all fronts. No, you don't. It's the quality of the squad, which is also important. And I think in this day and age, having quality to supplement the starting 11 that you would have in any sport, or starting 5, whether basketball or football, you're going to need persons off the bench with additional quality so that the drop-off isn't as significant as you're seeing right now. But my gosh, Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. I am excited. You can let me know in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Let me know of what you think. If this is a great deal, if you are happy with the deal so far with Liverpool, if you are happy with how Liverpool has gone about it in the transfer window this season or this summer, you can let me know. But guys, till next time, peace.